What we have here is just a simple coffee filter, number 4 cone that I bought off Amazon. And I'm going to go ahead and set these back in the box, but these are from there. I have used these about a week now, and so I have a real good idea of how they work. So I'll go ahead and set this to the side for right this second. What we have here is a very standard filter. It has a tab so you can open it. And when I use these, I typically fold down the bottom. The paper is just a little thin, which is not a bad thing. So when you do fold it, if you choose to do this, then use care and don't be too aggressive. And you'll be able to open it up and you'll be able to set it in your basket of choice. Now, typically I use this basket, so I'm sitting it in here and the hole is off to one side. So that's why I fold it this particular manner. But in today's video, we're going to use my travel cone here. Now, normally I put a number 2 in there, and which is one of these. I don't normally put a number 4 in there, but you can see that I have an assortment here of different brands. So I have the brand name one here, and then I have a Kroger store brand here, and both of those work just fine. I find that the brand name actually has a thicker paper and the coffee flows through it just a little slower. So if you have a coarse grind coffee, you want to use that brand. But if you have a fine grind, you want to use something that the coffee is going to flow through just a little faster. And that is the case with this one. It flows through just a little bit faster, which is perfect for this single hole coffee filter basket. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my coffee maker ready. So first I'm going to go ahead and pour this in, 1 cup of water, and I'm just making an extra cup of coffee this afternoon just for the demo because I already had way too much coffee for the day, if you can't tell by how fast I'm talking. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of coffee grinds in here, and that's going to be just a touch on the strong side. With the portable coffee filter basket, you need to make sure that you go a little over because it has so many holes on the bottom, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and preheat this. Now I'm going to go ahead and set that right here, and there's going to be a little bit of a gap there, but you'll be able to watch it. So go ahead and turn that on, and then I'm going to take some close-up video with my cell phone. I'm going to try to zoom the camera in here just a little bit so you can see. Look how nicely that coffee is coming out. Nice and dark. I like my coffee on the stronger side. We'll go ahead and take a real quick break here. So the coffee maker is done dispensing all the hot water, and we're just ending up at the final brew level right now. So there is probably a couple of tablespoons worth of hot water still left in there brewing through, and we'll let that go ahead and finish. I'm going to go ahead and post a timestamp right here so you know exactly how long it was from the beginning of the brew process until the end of the brew process. That gives you an idea of how fast the coffee runs through this filter. And again, it's kind of a medium speed to a little bit faster speed filter, which I like that for this particular coffee maker because it only has a single hole. Now it's just about done here. I'm going to grab this off of here, and I won't lie, this cup is hot. So I don't think you can see in there, but the water is almost completely gone. Give it another couple of seconds to drain off. So now all of the water is gone, and I'll go ahead and point that down, and I hope you can see in there because of the lighting. Then I'm going to grab the filter out and lift it up. Little drips in the bottom of the basket, that's normal. And you can see it's just like this. Now, because of how thin this filter is, if it were full of coffee grounds, you would not want to do this because it would probably just bust out of the bottom. But you can see everything is in there and it looks really good. I don't think that there was any issue there. And the coffee itself looks perfect. Smell. And with just the perfect brew speed, you get the perfect taste. If you go too slow, sometimes it can get a little bitter. And if you go too fast, then it's kind of weak. But that really worked out really good. And I am using Seattle's Best coffee grinds. I do have a video for the breakfast blend on that link. So you'll see that over there. So check that out. I think if you buy these filters, you'll be really happy.